Yes,
Hello.
sir. Yes,
Can I
sir.
start sharing my screen?
We'll let you know, sir. We'll call you for the presentation, sir. We'll call you. We'll invite you.
Okay, okay. All
Okay.
right.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
There are dreamers and there are planners. The planners make their dreams come true.
Is important because that is where we'll be spending the rest of our lives.
This is what we are here for. Avenir 2021 is organized with the vision to empower and facilitate students to navigate their future and make their dreams real. Your hosts for this evening are Gitanjali of Class 8,
Disha of Class 11 of Indian School Al-Wadi Al-Kabir.
Avenir 2021 holds a significant prominence this year as it is for the very first time that we go global and have student participation not only from the local Indian schools in the Sultanate of Oman, but also have students participating from other school boards such as CBSE, ICSE, IGCSE, and the IB, spanning across the MENA region and countries across Southeast Asia. Avenir, a French word meaning the future or time to come, is a platform where students will be empowered to confidently make wise career decisions. And as the Sultanate gears up and plans for Oman Vision 2040, may we all join hands in ensuring its glorious success. Oman Vision 2040 is the Sultanate's gateway to overcome challenges, keep pace with regional and global changes, generate and seize opportunities to foster economic competitiveness and social well-being, stimulate growth and build confidence in all economic, social, and developmental relations nationwide. We see programs like Avenir 2021 playing a critical role in the fulfillment of this vision by guiding and shaping the future of the youth.
Everyone, once again, we wholeheartedly welcome dignitaries from the Ministry of Education, Honorable Chairman, Board of Directors, Dr. Shivakumar Manikam, and other esteemed members of the Board of Directors, officials from the Indian Embassy, President, Indian School Wadi Kabir Management Committee, and other members of the committee, presidents of all participating school managing committees, all principals, vice principals, heads of departments, coordinators, teachers, parents, and all the enthusiastic aspirants. We cordially welcome distinguished members of the business community, members of the educational cell, our sponsors, partner, media partners, and value donors.
A very warm welcome to all present here virtually with us for this session on day 4 of Avenir 2021, which is set to be a 9-day global career guidance program. We have chosen a different gemstone as a theme for each day with a significant connotation. Today's theme is the cat's eye, which represents interpersonal intelligence. It is the ability to understand and interact effectively with others. It involves effective verbal and nonverbal communication, the ability to know distinctions among others, sensitivity to the moods and temperaments of others, and the ability to entertain multiple perspectives.
Al-Wadi Al-Kabir is the proud torchbearer of this mega event under the auspices of the Board of Directors, Indian Schools in the Sultanate of Oman. Welcome all once again. Sohar University was set up in 2001 as the first private university in Oman. It fosters the highest academic and professional standards in the spirit of open thought and inquiry. It supports intellectual freedom and creativity and encourages staff and and innovate and become
Disha,
creative,
Disha, your voice is breaking, Disha.
Uh,
You continue, no
is
problem.
my voice clear now?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Sohar University supports intellectual freedom and creativity and encourages staff and students to explore and innovate and become creative, independent thinkers and entrepreneurs. It offers courses in business computing, IT, education, arts, engineering, language studies, and law. Today, we are honored to have with us an eminent speaker, representative, Mr. Saju Abraham, lecturer and senior program coordinator from Sohar University, who offers more than 30 years of experience, Outstanding Achievement Award in 2019-2020. He was chosen 3 times Best Teacher Award at Hamra Vilayat level. Writing poetry is his favorite pastime. A number of his poems have been published in magazines in Oman. A couple of his poems have been included in the curriculum in colleges in the Philippines. One of his articles on teaching grammar was published in an English Forum quarterly in India. We are so proud to have you with us today. We welcome you, sir. Let's start the session by watching a video presentation about the university.
Gitanjali, just you can call Mr. Saju Abraham. There is some problem with the videos. Okay.
Okay, ma'am, no
Okay.
problem.
Dear audience, it is our pleasure and privilege to have you all here with us on this journey of transforming your dreams into reality. Dear audience, you are requested to fill in the feedback form, which will be posted in the description box towards the end of the session. Filling this form is necessary as it would fetch you a participation certificate. Now we invite Mr. Abraham from Sohar University. Over to you, sir, for your presentation.
Thank you, Gitanjali. And first of all, I'd like to thank the Board of Schools, Indian Schools in Oman for giving Sohar University this opportunity to be part of this great event, Avenue 2021. So let me first share my screen. Is my screen clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Your screen is visible.
Okay, so your career starts in Sohar University. That's what we believe. So this is our campus. It's a big campus. As you heard in the introduction, we
Sir,
started.
sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Sir, your presentation is not visible.
Okay, let me disable it again.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It's visible now. Thank you so much, sir. Please continue.
Can you see?
Well, we can see that folder, but we cannot see the PPT, sir.
Okay, so let me check again.
Sir, he needs to represent.
Please go ahead, tell it.
Sir, you can try doing a reshare, but first open the PPT.
Yeah, let me just open it.
Yes, sir.
Can you see now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, it's visible.
Okay. Okay, to continue, sorry for that. So as we heard in the introduction, our university was established in 2001 as the first private university in Oman. And we've covered 20 years. And this is the year that we are celebrating the 20th anniversary. So there's a lot of celebration which has just started actually. So as we begin, we were also happy to have received the accreditation. The OAAA gave us the accreditation in 2020. And in addition to that, many of our programs are accredited internationally. For the last 5 years, we've been having about 7,000 students every year. This year, this is the current numbers. We've got 6,214 as of today. And most of them are Omanis. We've got some non-Omani students. So we've got students from different countries, especially in the Middle East, and a few from other Asian countries, including India. So that's this year we've got 81 students. And we've got 182 academic staff from all over the world, actually. And about 90% of them are PhD holders. And we've got 280 academic staff. Now to take you through to the faculties that we have. So we've got 6 colleges as of today: the business, computing and IT, education and arts, engineering, language and studies, and law. We'll go into the details of that a little later. So a student joining Sohar University has to go through the General Foundation Program, or GFP, which is actually the it's a bridge between school and the faculty or the colleges. A student, an advantage that you have in Sohar University, differently from other universities or institutions, is that last year we made it a point to make some changes in the General Foundation Program so as to have a student finish the foundation program in 1 year. Previously, and even now, previously even in Sohar University, and even now in some of the other institutions, they need to have at least 2 year, 1.5 year study to complete the foundation. So this is an added advantage at Sohar University, that if you join in level 1 in Sohar University, you can finish your foundation studies and join the college within a year. Now, to tell you a little bit about the General Foundation Program. So as a candidate joining Sohar University, the first point is General Foundation Program. And I happen to be the program coordinator of English at General Foundation Program. So in Foundation Program, we've got 3 different programs or subjects, you would call it. They're English, computing, and math. And in English, you've got 3 levels. So a student wanting to join a college or a faculty need to have finished the intermediate level, which is the level 3. So elementary, pre-intermediate, and intermediate. At the same time, they need to finish computing, and computing has got 2 levels. IC3 M1, it's called, and IC3 M2. So if you finish IC3 M1, you go on to do IC3 M2. And then in math, you've got set 1, set 2, and set 3. So again, it's 2 levels. So set 1 is the lowest level, and the higher level is either set 2 or set 3. And choice of set 2 or set 3 depends on the faculty that you have selected. Like, for example, if you have selected engineering or IT, then you would need to do set 3, which has got advanced math. But for all other colleges or faculties, you just need to complete set 2. And we also have, for math, we have all the 3 sets in Arabic as well. So that's the foundation program. So if you are coming from a different institution where you have finished foundation, then you don't have to go through the foundation program. You can get direct entry to the college or the faculty. And another option that you have is if you have IELTS 5 overall and no skill less than 4.5, then too you get direct entry to the colleges or the program. So you don't need to do the foundation. And another thing that we do at foundation is that it's a must to finish English in order to join the faculties or the colleges. In other words, if you pass English placement test in all the 3 levels, but you don't pass computing or math, you can still move on to the college and then continue to do either computing or math there. So that's something that we have at Sohar University. Some others don't have that actually. You will have to finish all the 3 subjects in order to move to the faculty. Now, to take you through to the faculties, so Faculty of Business, until last year, it used to be the biggest faculty in Sohar University. We've got graduate programs and a master program. So you got business and commercial law, you got accountancy, management information system, management, marketing. And the MBA is in business administration, yes. So that's the Faculty of Business for you. And the second most popular faculty is Faculty of Engineering. So as you can see here, we've got one master program, and we have just started last year. We got PhD as well. So it has just started PhD in engineering. And 3 of our programs, as you see here, are accredited by Australian universities. Moving on to computing and IT. So we've got graduate programs plus a master program in computer science. And then we have the Faculty of Language Studies, where you have also one master program, TESOL, teaching English to speakers of other speakers of other languages. And then, of course, the graduate program. So we've got language and literature and language and translation. So that's the Faculty of FLS, or Faculty of Language Studies. And then moving on to Faculty of Education and Arts. So this is something which was very small until 3 years ago, but for the last 3 years, it has grown big. And we've got, this year, we've got the highest number of students joining the Faculty of Education and Art. And we also started the Masters last year. So we've got diploma and bachelor's. So all faculties, all colleges have diploma, faculty, bachelor's and master's. So our diplomas are, we've got diploma and advanced diploma. So we've got 1 year, 2 years, 4 years graduation. And the last faculty is the Faculty of Law. It's a small faculty, and but it's upcoming, yes, it's growing. So these are the 6 faculties. So a student entering, intending to enter any of our colleges, 6 colleges, need to first go through the foundation program. Now, to tell you something about our websites and platforms that we use. So we've got our own learning management system, which is known as SULMS, or Sohar University Learning Management System. It's a Moodle-based program, and it was enhanced during the last 2 years because of COVID and the need for blended learning. So SULMS has been enhanced to a great extent, and it has become a part of our learning delivery. And then we also have the EduGate, which is the website for students actually to do all their, so they can register on their own. And then once registered, you get all information about yourself through the EduGate. So attendance, your timetable, all that is through EduGate. And then for in the last 2 years with the blended learning on, we used MS Teams as our main platform for online classes. Now, why should you choose Sohar University? In addition to what I spoke to you about, all the faculties and the different courses and the kind of staff that we have, we also have wonderful services. So to begin with, we have a great learning resource center. In fact, it is the hub of all the educational activities at Sohar University. So once students are back with full attendance, it will resume, because the last 2 years with blended learning, we couldn't do much with our LRC. So it's around 3-story building in the middle of our campus, as you will have seen in the first slide. And that is where we have the facilities that we have there are, we've got one of the best libraries in the Gulf region. And we have a student support center. So if you come on any day when our university is on, you will find that the 3rd floor, which is where the student support center is buzzing with activities. And then we have a training center there, and we have an IELTS center where we are an officially recognized IELTS center where we have tests as well as preparation courses. So our own students plus external candidates attend the tests and the preparation courses. So we've got students who want to join the master's program, and they need to have IELTS score. So they do the IELTS test and the preparation courses, these centers. And then we have the CELTA Center, which is part of this, the language center. So CELTA courses are held twice a year. Once again, the last 2 years, because of COVID, we couldn't do the CELTA courses, but we are resuming. Hopefully from February, we'll be starting the CELTA course. And we also run a number of short courses, French language course, general English courses. And in the same building, we also have a mock court for the law students. And other facilities are prayer rooms and a mosque. We have a full clinic with doctors. And then we have a wonderful recreational center. And the recreational center also has an art studio, sorry. And we've got a number of cafeterias spread across the campus and a bookshop. So these are some of the facilities and services that we provide students. A very important department in Sohar University is the Health and Safety Department. And the health and safety services make sure that we conform to all the Ministry of Health guidelines regarding health and safety requirements during both normal and pandemic times. And in the normal times, they usually give trainings and workshops to students and staff. And currently, all the areas in the campus are regularly monitored and sanitized by the health and safety services. And this year, all students who register are vaccinated with at least first dose, 1 dose. Now, this is another important department in Sohar University. It's called AR, or Admission and Registration Department. It has a pivotal role to play in the lives of students from entry to the exit. It's actually the first point of contact for any student wanting to join Sohar University. So the procedure for registration, admission and registration in Sohar University is something like this. So a student applies directly to the administration and registration department with the application and all the required documents. And then the administration and registration department then liaises with the faculties, with the respective colleges. So once that is done, then the placement tests take place. And after the placement test, the AR department confirms admission and registration to candidates. So once that is confirmed, the student can on their own register themselves in the faculty of their choice through the website. So that's the procedure for admission and registration. Now, this year, the university has focused on employability. So the focus point for this year has been during our in our strategic plan for the university has been creating employable graduates. So some of the things that we have for this is like we have a program, an app called SHARE, it's called Sohar University Higher Education Achievement Report. So any student participating in any programs or making any achievement, so it's all recorded in this app. And then at the end, when a student graduates and leaves the university, this report, this SHARE becomes a part of his or her CV. So it kind of helps the student when they look for employment. And another thing that we do at Sohar University to make employable, to create employable graduates is the peer tutoring program that we have. So we started this 4 years ago, and it's become a full-on program today. So we've got tutors, student tutors training others, which is done in the LRC, or the Learning Resource Center. So we have tutors from all faculties, all colleges, and they are trained and selected after careful scrutiny, and then they are used to train others. Then we have internships. So Sohar University offers internships to its students, and some of the well-known companies that our students work at are Valley and Orpic. And we have signed, especially because we are at Sohar, where you have the Sohar port, and then we are close to also the free zone. So we've got collaboration with a number of MNCs, and we have a strong alumni association, and they keep in touch with the university, and we have regular meetings of the associations. So they also enhance employability at Sohar University. Now to talk about future, so in line with Oman Vision 2040, we have created our strategic plan. In fact, it is the 5-year plan from 2018 to 2013. So it envisages a good place for us among the top ranked universities. That is our aim. By the time Oman Vision 2040 is complete, we hope to have a top place among the top ranked universities. And towards that goal, one of the important things that is encouraged at Sohar University is research. So today, one of the requirements for the staff at Sohar University is to be able to publish at least 2 articles every year. So research is encouraged much at Sohar University. And we also have collaboration with top institutions in Oman and outside of the country. And in Sohar, we have collaboration with the different industry leaders, especially because we are in Sohar, which is close to the port, and also the free zone. We also have a number of collaborations with universities and institutions in England and in Australia. I might remind you that when we started, we had a strong connection to Queensland University in Australia. Even today, Queensland University is a partner. So the future for Sohar University is only going upward. And I hope some of you listening here will want to join us in the coming year. Now, if you have any questions, you can ask me. Thank you.
Sir, it was truly an enriching and empowering session. Before we move on to the questions, let us now watch a video on the Sohar University.
وباء عالمي، عالم انقلب رأساً على عقب، يجبرنا على تغيير طرقنا. السؤال هو: كيف نمضي قدما؟ أعدنا صياغة مفهوم التعليم. كان تحدينا الأكبر هو إعادة تقديم التعليم بمفهوم يختلف عن الأسلوب التقليدي ودون حاجة لحضور الطلبة للحرم الجامعي.
We had a number of things going on campus, including a working group to try and get the best advice, and we'd done background research, but we were determined not to simply translate lectures and tutorials to online delivery, which was in the same format. We had to adapt our learning materials to this new medium.
إبريل 2020 استئناف الدراسة بمفهوم جديد، التعليم الموجه عن بعد لتعزيز القدرة على الاستفادة من المحتوى. وفي أكتوبر 2020 كان موعد بداية عام أكاديمي جديد، ولأول مرة نظمت الجامعة برنامجاً تعريفياً افتراضياً متكاملاً لطلبتها بهدف ضمان فهم الطلبة لدورهم وما هو المطلوب منهم. وتم توفير الدعم الكامل للطلبة لضمان قدرتهم على التكيف مع الشكل الجديد للتعليم. واستمر العمل على التطوير والتحسين بشكل تدريجي مع الحرص على تطبيق أعلى معايير ضمان الجودة. ومراعاة النزاهة الأكاديمية، حتى أصبح لدينا نظاماً تعليمياً مدمجاً يحفز الأكاديميين على التفاعل ويزيد التواصل بين الطلبة والمحاضرين، مما مكن طلبتنا في التخصصات التي تحتاج إلى ممارسات علمية كالهندسة من تنفيذ تجاربهم العملية من منازلهم بمفهوم جرب في منزلك.
Now, to secure engagement, a key aspect is interactivity. And that's why we are developing interactive videos, interactive exercises, practice. And here we can mention, for instance, the lesson activity on the Moodle platform or other activities making use of the H5P technology.
كوفيد-19 كان فرصة سانحة لقطاع التعليم العالي من أجل الابتكار والإبداع والتخطيط لإعادة رسم وتشكيل التعليم. ساعات طويلة ومستمرة من التدريب والمتابعة للأكاديميين والطلبة.
كون الطالب هو العنصر الأساسي في العملية التعليمية، فالمادة التعليمية وعرض المادة التعليمية طور وفقاً لمقترحات الطلاب واستجابة لحاجاتهم.
في البداية كان الموضوع صعب علينا وعلى الجامعة، ولكن مع مرور الوقت بدأنا نتأقلم، والجامعة وفرت لنا كثير طرق وأساليب وصراحة جهود جبارة، وصار كل شيء أسهل من أول.
خططنا واعدة وسعينا حثيث من أجل تطوير ما بدأناه، واضعين مصلحة طلبتنا هدفنا الأول، مستمرون من أجل تحقيق أعلى المستويات.
That was indeed a splendid video. May I now invite our teacher moderator, Shanavasa, to bring forth a few questions put forth by our valued audience. Over to you, sir.
Yes, thank you, Gitanjali. Hello, sir. Good evening. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
First and foremost, let me tell you, sir, it was a wonderful session. People have been watching this on various social, live streaming on YouTube as well, and questions are pouring in. So can I ask you a few of them?
Yes, I'll try my best to answer them all.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. First and foremost, there's a question the children are asking, can they opt for joined or combined courses?
I didn't get the question clearly. Combined courses means?
Like, for example, opting for two courses at the same time, is it possible?
Yes, it is possible. Yes.
Okay, so they can opt for combined courses.
Yes, they can, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. The next question I have here is, how many hours a week will I be in timetabled teaching? How many hours a week?
It depends on the college that you choose,
Okay.
But they should be getting a minimum of 4 hours a day.
Okay.
So it would come to 4 into, so about 20 hours a week.
Okay, thank you. The next question is, sir, what size is the class group?
Well, the faculties, the colleges have large rooms, actually. It can take up to 40 students, actually. But the number is limited to about 20, actually. So we usually have about 20 students in a classroom, but they are huge rooms, actually.
Okay, thank you, sir. The next question is, do we have any sports facilities there?
We used to have a sports faculty, actually, before, but during the pandemic, actually, this was closed down, actually. There's a stadium, football stadium next to it. And we also have facilities for indoor games in the recreational club.
Okay, sir, thank you so much for that. Next question will be, is there any academic support available to the students?
Very much. As I said before, it's one of our, when we were audited, it was one of the strongest point, academic support. As I said, the LRC, the circular building in the middle, that's where everything happens actually. So we have a very strong student support system actually.
MashaAllah, very nice. I saw that and I was really mesmerized by that video, sir. Really, it looked wonderful. One last question, sir. Okay.
Yeah.
What scholarships or fee waivers are there and how do you apply for them?
Actually, we have most of the scholarships, the government scholarship, ministry scholarships actually. The private ones, I'm sorry to tell you, I'm not really aware of it. I'll have to, maybe I'll get back to you later, but I think there are no scholarships for other candidates. So it's only through the Ministry of Higher Education that we have scholarships.
Okay, sir. So if you don't mind, can I ask you one last question, please?
Yeah.
So do you have any field trips in that course?
Yes, we have. Most of the courses have some or other field trips, yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much for giving your time to answer all these questions. I will now invite my compere to proceed with that. Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank
you. We are truly grateful for your relevant, valued, and patient answers to all our queries. I am sure the participants are enlightened and have got a true picture about the prospects available for them at your esteemed organization. Attendees, do remember to fill in the feedback form.
As we have come to an end of this session, I reckon it a privilege to put my gratitude into words. It is my pleasure to propose the vote of thanks. On behalf of Indian School Al-Wadi Al-Kabir, the organizing team, and the entire audience, let me first express a profound gratitude to His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq Al Said for the magnanimous benevolence showered on the Indian diaspora in the Sultanate of Oman. May the Almighty shower abundant blessings on His Majesty and this peaceful and prosperous country of our residence. We extend heartfelt thanks to our eminent speaker, Mr. Sajju Abraham from Sohar University. Thank you, sir. The session was truly informative and enlightening. It opened up new vistas in front of us. Our deepest sense of appreciation and gratitude to Dr. Shivakumar Manikam, Chairman Board of Directors, Indian Schools in the Sultanate of Oman, and other honorary members on the Board of Directors, Indian Schools in Oman. Thank you, sirs and ma'ams, for your encouraging presence and guidance at all times. Our sincere thanks to Mr. Alkesh Joshi, the President, Indian School Wadi Kabir Management Committee, and other members of the committee for their overwhelming encouragement at all times. I also wish to take this opportunity to express our heartfelt gratitude to our tower of strength and source of motivation, our beloved principal, Mr. D.N. Rao. Honorable principals of all the participating schools in MENA region, vice principals, assistant vice principals, coordinators, supervisors, and the entire teaching community of all the participating schools for their support, guidance, and active involvement.
Our platinum sponsors Studyco, gold sponsors Jain Group of Institutions, Grey Matters Academics, Vellore Institute of Technology, and Sri Ramchandra Institute of Higher Education. Bronze sponsors Middle East College, Thapar Institute, MIT World Peace University, and Dallas Baptist University. Our digital partner Spectrum, and our media partner The Arabian Stories for their support in making this mega event a tangible reality. I wish to thank each and every student and parent for their valuable presence in making this session of our Global Career Fair Avenue 2021 a grand event. An event of this kind requires the coordination of a committed team. My earnest and heartfelt thank you To my ISWK team behind the scene, working tirelessly and making Avenue 2021 a tangible reality. Avenue 2021 will resume from 28th October at 9:30 a.m. Muscat time. In room 1, we have Swissborn University, Malaysia, and Mr. Shishir Parkhi talking music as a career option in room 3. Thank you all. Last but not the least, I thank Almighty God for making this session a great success. Take care and have a wonderful evening ahead. See you all on the 28th.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, yes, for organizing it. It was wonderful.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. We wish you all the best and have a great evening, sir.
You all too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone. Good night.